Amen.
We're 48 hours away. Just 48 hours away from the holiest day of the year, the Day of Atonement, Yom Kodesh, Yom Kippurim. Our sages tell us, the Chazal say, Chivas Dinu Shalodam, the judgment, how a person is judged, is commenced, how he's judged, is nosasa v'nosata b'emuna. His business dealings, were they honest, were they upright? Shem Shmaitze, he interprets, he teaches, he says it's more than just upright. The word emunah means also faith, emunah b'tochen. When he did business, did he, was in his mind and in his heart, he felt that it's all of his own talents, his ingenuity, his brilliance, everything that he possesses, all of these merits, is that why he'd be so successful? Or is it because the Almighty, the Baruch decreed, mi yoshi mi yoni, who should be successful, who should enjoy poverty, who should unfortunately suffer poverty, and who should be wealthy. In the Tefillah from Rosh Hashanah, we say, Kiato Shemea Kol Shofar, you Rabbi Shalom, you listen to the sound of the shofar, Umazin Trua, which is also an expression of hearing, listening, Umazin Trua, and you listen to the another sound of the shofar, the Trua. The shofar has a few sounds. It has one sound, a clear, long blast. Boo! That's shofar, called shofar. Tekiah. The shofar has also another sound. Is a shvarm trua, a broken sound. So you listen to the sound of the shofar, and you listen also the sound of the trua, vein doim melach, and no one can compare to you. Why is the expression changed from the two expressions of listening, from shemea kol shofar umazin trua? In Parshas Haazinu, the Pasuk says, Haazinu, Moshe Rabbeinu, in his farewell address, he's bidding farewell to the Klal Yisrael, and he's addressing the heaven and the earth, Shemayim and earth. Haazinu Shemayim, listen heaven, listen to Shemayim, V'adabeira, and let me speak to you, V'sishma ha'oretz imekfi. And here on earth itself, listen to what I have to say. Rashi says, why? What are the two expressions used here in the Pasuk? Haazinu, Hashemayim, to listen, and Shishma, also listen. Rashi says, interprets the word Haazinu from Oizen, comes the word Oizen and near. Rashi says that when you're standing to somebody that's right next to you, and you're speaking directly to them, so that's when you use the term Haazinu, Oizen. You speak right into their ear. When someone's a distance away, you're talking to an audience, a whole group, something 10 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet away, talking to the whole audience, there you imply the term Shemea, V'sishma ha'oretz. Moshe Rabbeinu, who lived such as a life of kedusha, of sanctity, of beauty, of spirituality. He was mechetz, like our sages of mechetz l'malo. He was a malach. He was an angel from the upper part of his body. Is an angel. So he was closer to heaven because of his conduct and the level that he lived. His whole outlook on life and on the world So he was closer to heaven than to earth. Haazinu Shamayim, he spoke to the heavens. He was right next to them. The Shishma earth, he was distant, even though he was standing right there on earth with human beings, but he was more distant from human beings. Our Savior tells us, Kor Hashem lenishvrei lev. The Almighty is closer to someone that's humble, that's brokenhearted. Like I mentioned, the Kosher said that there's nothing as complete as a broken heart. The Koil Shofar is a clear, long blast. That's there's no humility there, nothing broken. The true is a broken, represents something that symbolizes something that's broken. Humility. So, this is the meaning of the prayer. Ki ato shemea kol shofar. You, Rabbi Shalom, when we pray to you, if we're praying with a kol shofar, without not being broken, not with humility, not subdued, so with arrogance, ato shemea, the Almighty, like from a distance, he listens. Umazin trua, but someone who's broken-hearted, with humility and subdued, the punishment of him, the Almighty, punishment is much, much closer. Hashem HaKodesh teaches on the holiest day of the year, when the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, was in Kodesh HaKadoshim, the Holy of Holies, and it was his task, the enormous task of redeeming the entire Jewish people, all those that gathered from all of their blemishes and what they were, the type of living the type of life they lived throughout the year, to cleanse them of all their blemishes. So the Torah tells us, "V'chiper al hakodesh mitumas bnei Yisrael." During that service in the Holy of Holies, it was his task, that enormous task of cleansing the entire Jewish people from all of their blemishes that they collected throughout the year. So still in all, the pasuk continues. Hashem HaKadosh says, "Ashoich itom b'soich tumasam." Even though they still have blemishes, they still transgressed. They were ever on Averis. They didn't serve the Almighty really. There were many shortcomings. Hashem itom. He still dwells with them, even though they suffer from defilement. That's only those transgressions that are between the Almighty and human being. But a person, someone who is arrogant, who has no humility, with conceit and arrogance, someone who's arrogant, and he stands up like this, like he's me, ain't was only compared to him. The Moshe says, I can't with him. We can't live on the same planet. We can't live on the same world. A person has to be. That's in the Shah Kodesh conclusion. Shah Kodesh teaches in the Asor Nisim the 10 miracles that took place in the time when the temple stood, and that glorious past that we enjoyed when the temple existed. So on the holiest day of the year, when they all wanted to witness the service of the high priest, so it was complete. It was packed, one against the other, like sardines, completely packed. There was no room to move at all. So one of the miracles was Oindim Zekufim. When they stood, they were one against the other, squashed. Mishtachavim bevachim. Part of the service was when by Olenu he said, when you bow down, there was plenty of room for each and everyone to have enough room for human beings to spread out. And so Shalom Kodesh teaches, someone who's arrogant, and he thinks there's nobody like him in the world. So so there's not enough room for him and the Almighty on the same planet. Mishtachavim, someone who's humble with humility, Revachim, there's enough room for each and everyone. Chanani v'rakashu oimer, Ratzach Baruch Zakish Yisrael, V'ticham Ter Mitzvah Shenemar, Anoichov is man Tzidkoi, Yad V'ter B'Yad Yu.